Hi everyone, it's Valerie DellaPenna from the St. Walter Family Faith Formation Office. Did you notice the name change? Yes, we are now officially Family Faith Formation instead of Children's Faith Formation. So why the change? Well, St. Walter believes that faith is shared and passed on in the context of family life. The family is the building block of the church. It's where children first learn to experience God because it's in the family that children first experience love. You know, this pandemic forced us to look at our approach to faith formation. Times have changed and families have changed, and this pandemic just really highlighted that our methods for forming children in the faith really needed to change. The arrival of COVID-19 on the scene back in March forced us to move from a classroom format to an at-home format. The roles switched between the traditional class catechists and you, the parent. Parents became the primary catechist, and the church, through the catechist in our office, became the supporters, took on a supporting role. The switch reminded us more than ever that you, the parent, are the key to developing your child into a follower of Jesus Christ. In response to the stay-at-home order, we flipped our method of teaching right on its head, and you know what? It worked. It really worked. It wasn't perfect, but it worked. So because of this experience this past spring with our flip teaching and the success of our already established We Grow Faith at Home program, I am really excited to announce that beginning this fall, St. Walter is moving to a 100% family faith formation program for children in grades K through 6. The success of that transition back in the spring really made this an easy decision. Plus, the reality of a possible resurgence of COVID-19 in this upcoming fall and winter really affirmed the decision. It's time now for us to honor and recognize your role, the parent's role, as the primary catechist for your children. We know it's important for you to have your child grow as a disciple of Jesus Christ, to love God, and to understand the Catholic faith. We know you want them to grow into the person that God created them to be. After all, that's why you had them baptized, and that's why you have them attending faith formation classes, right? Well, St. Walter is here to help you take the lead in helping your children grow as a follower of Jesus Christ. We know that sometimes it can seem daunting to be a parent, and right about now, some of you are just thinking, oh my gosh, I really can't do this. But you really can do it. That's because of God's grace. You have what it takes to make this work. You love your child. And it's really that simple. We're going to help you with the rest. So what does this mean for faith formation in the fall? Well, each family with children in grades K through 6 will register for a day and a time to attend their monthly family gathering. Yes, if you have a child in kindergarten, they too can now be part of our family faith formation problem. But kindergarten is just totally optional, up to the parent. For grades K through 6, once a month, you will gather on campus, parents and children, for your designated day and time for your monthly family gathering. It'll include large group introduction, children and parents together, with our opening prayer. It'll be followed by grade level breakout sessions for the children led by trained catechists and the simultaneous parent learning session. We'll all gather at the end for announcements and a large group closing prayer. There'll be occasional seasonal family activities sprinkled out through the year. During the children's grade level breakout sessions, the catechists will teach the first lesson of the unit using the Finding God textbook. At the end of the evening, the parents will pick up their family-friendly lesson plans, any other handouts, and then they will teach the remaining lessons for that unit at home. Children will complete online interactive reviews for each lesson before the next monthly gathering. You can plan on each lesson taking about 20 to 30 minutes per child. And if you think about it, it's probably less time than you'll be spending driving back and forth to pick up your children each week from class. In the end, you're going to spend less time in the car. Your child gets to spend more time with you. And together, you're going to spend time together talking about something really important, God. The new method provides you with the flexibility of when you want to teach your children. It also will provide you with the support you need as a parent and more treasured time with your children. As always, grade 1 is still a requirement for First Communion preparation, and grade 6 is a prerequisite for level 1. For those of you with teens that are in our confirmation program or looking ahead, it is our intent that level 1 and level 2 confirmation program will remain the same with the exception of an earlier start time. We're moving up to 7 o'clock instead of the 7:30. More details regarding the confirmation program will be sent out in a separate email this month. Well, the other change is the grade level masses. If you'll recall, we had grade level masses throughout the year for everybody. So because of the change in the mass format and how we offer mass and being online right now, we're going to be switching to monthly family mass reflections instead of grade level masses. So there'll be more information about that coming out later as well. And finally, since we don't know what is going to be happening with school in the fall, we have no idea what it's going to look like. I want to allow you and your family time to adjust to whatever that may look like. So I made the decision to postpone the start of faith formation this year until October. Parent orientation meetings will be held in late September, and the L1 and L2 confirmation program will also start in late September. There'll be a tentative calendar sometime distributed sometime in mid-July. So be looking for that when that comes out. So the next steps, they're pretty easy. Just read over the details on the attached letter. Be sure to complete all the required forms for the 2021 faith formation year. And really, you don't want to delay because the best tuition rate right now is that early bird rate. So get your forms in early to get your best rate on your tuition as well as the preferred time for your family gathering. We look forward to having you as a part of this new and improved family faith formation program in the fall. It is truly going to be exciting. Please reach out to me or our office if you have any questions. Most of all, have a safe and blessed summer with your family. God bless.